Hey guys, today is Wednesday, hump day, after Memorial Day. What's that, 28th, May 28th? I'm going to try to share this research video without really doing much editing or anything to it. It's going to be, it'll be what it is. I've got the hat cam on, but I don't have it turned on yet. I'll turn it on maybe at a while if I see something interesting or whatever. But today, what I'm doing, it came a big rain yesterday evening, and it rained more last night. So today, what I'm doing mostly is I'm going to look for tracks, fresh tracks, and I'm going to try to look for unusual stick formations today. Before I leave, I plan on setting 2 game cameras back up, but I'm going to try to just share maybe the raw video with very little edits in it, if possible. You know, if I fall down or something, I'm editing that out. But I just wanted to let you know what my agenda is today, and I'm going to be going slow, looking around. Anyways, I'll talk to you in a little bit. Okay guys, it's been about 10 minutes or so, and I am going to go down here at this little stream and look for tracks. And I have found tracks and a track line and stuff down in this little flat before, and this is also where the XTP looking thing is. I'm going to go check it and look around this creek and the other creek for some tracks, and then I'll probably head back the way I came, because I want to go the other direction today and set those game cams. And it is a real good area as well, where I've also found some unusual stick things. Alright, let me get down this little hill. Here is a nice little area that would be good for tracks. I have crossed here myself a few times. It's usually pretty soft. I don't see anything, maybe some old deer tracks. But I'm going to keep looking down this way a little bit. See what we can find, maybe. I'm here at the TPX thingamabob. It's still about the same, been unchanged for, well, I say unchanged, it really ain't been unchanged. There's been some extra sticks and things added to it over the last 1.5 to 2 years. But it's still here, so I'm gonna head on to my left and check out this creek, and then I'll head back the opposite direction I actually am, and maybe set up those game cams. Now, I didn't find any tracks in that little well, I didn't find any Bigfoot tracks in that. I did find a coon track. I'm gonna look around a little bit. I found this right here. This is a little bit unusual. I know that break is kind of low, but I guess it could possibly have been done by a buck or a deer, you know, buck deer or something like that, maybe. I don't know. A little bit unusual. It's kind of low though for a Bigfoot, but I guess they do that as well. I'm gonna check this little creek out for tracks. It turned into kind of a little bit of sand down here on the edge. Okay guys, I have found something. They're old, but I'm pretty sure this is a track. See this right here? Can you see that? I hope you can see that. The next step is, well, it's bigger than my step. Even though the track is about the size of my foot. Ouch. I can't make it to the next step. There's the next step. Here's the first step. Let's see right here. Let me show you. Right here. Here's the hill. Here's the hill. And where the toes would be. Then the next step. Whoops. My water fell out. The next step was all the way over here. And that is that's too far for me. Now where did the next one go? I don't know. Man, that's a long that's more than a 3 foot stride. That's probably a 4 or 5 foot stride. There to over there. Now let's see if we can see where the next one went. Them's old now. It's rained on those. Wow. I wished I could have found that when it was first a little fresher or something. I don't see where the next track goes to, but if it hit on this rock, that's why. Alright, let me see if I can scout around and find the next track. Okay. After looking around for those tracks, I couldn't find another track there, but that was farther apart. The tracks were farther apart than what I could stretch and do. So the likelihood that it was done by me is slim, and I'm a pretty good sized guy. I'm like almost 6'4", and that was a big stride, you know. And I stretched and I still couldn't reach it. So I'm gonna head back the other way. Have her take it. No, it's down here. Had her drink my other water. This one here hasn't been opened yet, and see what else we can find. So far, that's good there. I wished I could have found it a little fresher. I got my casting material with me. Makes the backpack heavy, but oh well. I would like to cast that track. All right. Okay guys, now I'm going back the way I wanted to come, back to my left. I'm gonna go out here and set up some game cams, snoop around a little bit, but I want to just update you where I was at. And still kind of excited over seeing those old tracks. But I'm gonna head on around to where I really want to go. Okay, it's been about 30 minutes. And I have got to the area I want to be in. Suffering a little bit from dry mouth, but this will probably be the furthest I've set out game cams, I would suppose. I don't have any kind of GPS on my game cams, or no phone or handheld GPS or anything to mark them. I have to try to just remember where they're at, and sometimes that's difficult. But this is the area I'm going to set up 2 game cams here somewhere. I don't know exactly where yet, but I just wanted to kind of show you the area. Alright, peace. Alright, the game cam is set up. I guess we call it number 1 for now. And the reason I chose this area is because it's so flat, you can see so far, and also that there's quite a few deer tracks through here. So if there's deer tracks, there stands a chance there'll be other game as well. Right, let me find a place to set this second one up. Okay, this is the second game cam. And what I normally do, since I'm up on a hill a little bit and I want to shoot down, I'll put me a stick in behind it, kind of make it angled down a little bit. And what else I normally do, I'll put one facing this direction, and then somewhere on the other side I'll put one facing back this way. And that has a dual purpose for me. One of the purposes I do it is in case, let's just say a Bigfoot, for example, sees one cam, he may try to go in the other direction, and if he does, maybe I got him. Maybe I can cross him up. And another thing I do it for is in case somebody steals my game cams. If somebody comes and steals this one, most likely I'll catch him on the other one. And there's a good chance I might know who it is. And if not, I could always post it on the internet. But make sure this is working. Yep, it's working. But I want to show you something else too. Look how those one limbs to the left are leaning. Now I know there's a lot of deadfall in here from the wind, but that just seems odd to me. I'm gonna walk up here and check it out a little bit. I'll cut this off till I get up there. Here that is from the back side. I guess it's just where these blowdowns has caught them and knocked them over. But it takes time to learn about these structures and things, and what's done by nature and what could possibly be done by a human or a person or a Bigfoot or whatever. But at this point I'm going to circle back toward my truck and head home. I got one more little stop video I hope to do, unless unless I see something or find something, of course. But that I want to talk to you about. I'm out of breath. All right, 10-4. Okay, I'm pretty close to getting back out of here, and I just want to talk just a few minutes on stick structures. It takes a long time, and it takes a lot of time out in the forest to realize what is potentially natural and what is potentially unnatural when it comes to stick structures and deadfalls and things like that. What helped me in some of this, other than having been out in the woods a lot, for a pretty good while I logged, and when they cut a tree and tree falls and tears up everything, you get an idea of how things can lay and land, and that was helpful for me in determining what might be natural, what might be unnatural or created by Bigfoot. I know there's a lot of people that puts absolutely no stock in stick structures, and then there's some who are really overzealous and everything. Every time they find a twig laying funny, they think it's a Bigfoot. But I do know that they do things with sticks. But there's people out there that know a lot more about them than I do and what they do with them. But let's not discount all stick formations because we got a few people who's a little overzealous and want to claim everything's done by Bigfoot. But I'm gonna head on back, and unless I find something, I probably won't run the camera again. But let me take this little short time to thank everybody for watching my old crappy videos and renting and buying my DVDs and stuff like that. And I enjoy this. It's a hobby for me. It is costly, so anytime you watch a video or you buy a video or whatever, and I make a few cents off of it, that helps me, and I do appreciate it. And I hope in the future maybe I can get some more pictures of Bigfoot or some more evidence or whatever. I'm not interested in proving Bigfoot to the world or nothing like that. I like sharing it with people like you guys who have an interest in it, and I guess the hawk found me. Bigfoot is real, and I don't think the general public really needs to totally accept it anyways, but for those who are really interested in it, if you'll look, you'll find good researchers and good information, and you can find out and you can determine for yourself and rest your own mind whether Bigfoot's real or not. I know I've rested mine years ago that I know for sure Bigfoot's real. But I didn't mean to get off on all that, but I wanted to thank you guys for watching my videos, and I did just release a book called Bigfoot Witness. It's got a lot of reports in it and stuff that I've been seeing over the years, and I also tell about my very first encounter, which some of you may have already seen, and I also tell about my most recent sighting of a Bigfoot. So if you get a chance, you can pick up my book if you want to. If you don't, that's fine. I love you either way. But I want to thank you guys for supporting our channel and supporting our blog and our research efforts, and you guys have a blessed day. Okay, I just got scared half to death. I was walking through there and a big turkey jumped up. She was sitting on some eggs. I won't bother him so she can come back and continue sitting. That was a good scare though. Got the old heart pounding. I only got within about 10 feet of it. Alright, you guys have a good one. I thought you might appreciate that.